So guys, it's becoming very obvious that Tinubu is going to lose at the tribunal. Tinubu is going to lose because more evidences are coming out. As in, there are more evidences pointing to that. Don't forget that the figures announced by INEC are different from the figures on the IREF. And we all know that the results shown on the IREF shows that Peter Obi won clearly in Rivers State. And you know, even the APC governors and APC members, they've come out to confirm that the election in Rivers State was rigged. Just take a look at this.
When he said he will deliver Rivers to APC, I started wondering how. APC have never made 25% in Rivers. How can this man pull this magic? I've been sent around the country supervising and helping election. And I know how election management is. Then as we speak and we continue to talk, I see the possibility of him keeping to that promise. But then I started wondering, I hope this man will not injure himself in the process. Of course, our mission is the bigger one. The presidency can accommodate whatever risks he took. But I still feel if he is the liberal president and he has senators and members of House of Representatives and also governor in PDP, how is he going to swing this? And true to God, the man delivered. I'm still imagining how. Most of us in APC know that I go to almost all the elections in the country. And I supervise a lot of election, and we do believe we are good in calculating and managing elections. But Wike has beaten me hands down. We thank you most sincerely for keeping to your words, for giving us that victory.
Thank you most sincerely for giving us this victory. So it's Wike that now gives victory, not the Nigerian people. Our votes do not count any longer. It is our politicians that decide who governs us, that decide who wins the election. We thank you most sincerely for giving us this victory. So guys, all this points to the fact that this election was rigged. This election was rigged, and even the APC members, the APC people, they know that this election was rigged. You can see they said, they asked Wike, how is he going to do this? Because they know it is never possible for them to win in Rivers State. And you know, they were so much in doubt that Wike was going to deliver Rivers State to them. I mean to the APC. And not until the result was announced. So guys, and you can see what the man said. He said Wike told them that not to worry, that he has promised that he's going to deliver Rivers State to them, that he's going to do it. So guys, you can see that it is obvious that even the APC people, they know that Wike rigged this election. And that is why, oh my God, we should not just relax. You know, we must press on the judiciary to come out and defend our democracy. They should call a spade, as if this election was rigged. There is no two ways about it. So guys, this is a clear evidence that Peter Obi is going to win, you know, at the tribunal. This is a clear evidence. Tinubu is already losing ground. You can see that even his people are coming out, you know, to affirm that this election was rigged. So what else? So what else do you want to be told for you to believe that Peter Obi is going to win at the tribunal? I mean, Peter Obi is going to win. That one is very certain. Don't forget, there are so many other things surrounding Bola Tinubu. You know, so many controversies that is yet to clear at the tribunal. But this one alone is already indicting INEC and Bola Tinubu, honestly. So guys, I believe that there is no way our judiciary will go the other way. They must come clean this time, because there is no way they can defend Bola Tinubu's presidency. There is no way our judges can firmly tell the Nigerian people that Bola Tinubu won this election. And you have seen it for yourself that Peter Obi is coming. Honestly, that Peter Obi is going to win at the tribunal. So guys, this was the moment Governor Umahi stepped down for Akpabio. Fellow Nigerians, we all know that this same Governor Umahi left the PDP and went to the APC because he said he was looking for the Igbo presidency. And you know, he contested even at the primary level. We all know how the primaries in APC was something else. But you know, that's not even my concern. This man has come out now to say that, okay, since the Igbos were not given the opportunity to be president, let him emerge the Senate president. And you know, he always tells the Igbos that he's representing their interests, but you can see that they are just after their selfish interests. So now he's stepping down for Akpabio. This Akpabio, we all know all the corruption allegations that are around him.
No, we are asking them to come first, so that at least we have something.
What do you want to hear from me?
Gentlemen, keep quiet.
What do you want to hear from me?
For 2 hours you've been here. Just share with us what you want Nigerians to know on the outcome of this meeting.
What the meeting was about?
My brother came on consultation with me, but yesterday I saw the president-elect on his invitation, and he told me that he's already committed, and he said, please don't run. And I accepted, and I stepped down for my brother, Senator Akpabio.
Okay, sir.
Thank you,
sir. Saying that Senator Akpabio is not the consensus candidate for APC members for the Senate presidency?
He's my consensus candidate.
Yeah, okay. That's good. Now, good. Okay, beside you is one of the...
Yeah, that's it.
So
that's I also
him?
stepped down for him as the deputy Senate president. So I stepped down to for 2 of them.
Okay, now did you? We don't know if you share the same information with him. He's also in the race.
Please, come and answer.
Well, thank you very much.
Have you stepped down, sir?
Not only stepping down. As you can see, I'm leading the campaign for Akpabio because he is the president's preferred candidate, and we have to put the interests of the country, the party, above any other interest. Akpabio is the candidate.
Be careful, senior colleague. As well as you say, I should lead this campaign.
So you can see how popular he is. Okay, you want me to accede the position to you?
No. It's not by the
okay, I'm the DG and you are the chairman.
Okay.
You step down. How did you feel?
Step down for also Barrow.
Not only him. We are going on a combined ticket. That is Akpabio Barrow ticket for the 10th Senate. Akpabio.
How do you feel about this? Congratulations.
We
are meeting after this announcement.
I give all glory to Almighty God. And I've always said, Inshallah, the will of God will be done in Nigeria.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Move on.
Okay, can we hear from Senator Barrow?
Yes. Well, I stand by all what they said. Thank you very much.
I don't know. These are the same people that have destroyed Nigeria. These are the same people that helped Buhari to destroy Nigeria. These APC people. They are the same people now that want to be in charge of the presidency. They want to be in charge of the Senate. They want to be in charge of everything, as in every sector of this country. We know how Buhari put his people everywhere. All the sensitive positions are held by the northerners. I mean, the northerners, whether you know the job or not, Buhari gives it to you. And now these same APC people, they still want to come and destroy Nigeria again and hold Nigeria hostage for the next 8 years. 8 years is not 8 months. It's not 8 days. I mean 8 good years. Nigeria will still continue to crawl. We can't accept it. So guys, we only have the option to call out the judiciary to stand with the people, to do the right thing, to render justice to the petitions that have been presented before them. They can't look the other way around. They can't align with our politicians. Let them do the needful, because we need to save Nigeria and we need to save our democracy. So guys, our Nigerian youths, you can't take them for granted. Gone are the days when these our politicians thought they can just put the Nigerian people in their pockets and be going around. No, this time around, the Nigerian youths have woken up and they are telling our judiciary that it's not going to be business as usual. It's not going to be business as usual.
Of all our protests has been to the judiciary. Of course, we're going to continue to stay by it and reinstate it, because we can never overemphasize the value that we're placing, because it is not, guess what? The judiciary is on trial, and that's what we're going to see come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and the whole world is watching to see what's going to happen, because the evidence of the allegations are there, and we're watching and we're going to see what's going to happen. So we're counting on hours and days, the palpitation and you could feel, almost what's going on. If you're here in Abuja, everywhere, we're just waiting for what is going to happen, and so, yes, we have to hope against hope, for what we want to see, in Nigeria. And a lot is going to happen. And I want you to keep hope even as we protest, to hold forth with our demonstrations.
Fellow Nigerians, it's not going to be business as usual. It's not going to be business as usual. The Nigerian youths have woken up. This time around, they are calling out the judiciary, I mean the judges, telling them that they are not going to take anything less from justice, as in they want the judiciary to carefully look into all the matters that have been presented before them and do the needful, because we can't just take anything that INEC gives us this time, knowing that INEC is a compromised body. INEC has turned to become a political party. INEC has aligned with our politicians, and we all saw it during this election. So guys, this time around, the Nigerian youths are pointing to the judiciary and telling them that they must come with clean hands. They must stand for democracy. They must stand with the Nigerian people, and they must allow the person that Nigerians voted for to emerge as the winner of this election. Just take a look at this video.
Of all our protests has been to the judiciary. Of course, we're going to continue to stay by it and reinstate it, because we can never overemphasize the value that we're placing, because it is not, guess what? The judiciary is on trial, and that's what we're going to see come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and the whole world is watching to see what's going to happen, because the evidence of the allegations are there, and we're watching and we're going to see what's going to happen. So we're counting on hours and days, the palpitation and you could feel, almost what's going on. If you're here in Abuja, everywhere, we're just waiting for what is going to happen, and so, yes, we have to hope against hope, for what we want to see, in Nigeria. And a lot is going to happen, and I want you to keep hope even as we protest, to hold forth with our demonstrations.
Okay. We can't wait for you to leave. And please, leave. Don't stay beyond 29th of May. Please, I'm begging you, leave. We are tired of you. We can't wait. Please, leave. On the other hand, I want to say the time is now. We'll be saying when Obi goes to court, all of us come out. That's for the obedience. And when Atiku also say that everyone that believe in what they believe. But me, I'm a true Nigerian. And if you are an obedient, if you are an Atiku supporter, if you are a true Nigerian, and come Monday, you did not come out, you did not leave your work to come out, you don't leave what you're doing to come out on the streets, you have actually failed your country. You did not just fail your country, you have failed yourself. You have failed your generation. And I'm saying this with all bold because one, there is no other way we can fight this except, in fact, if you can't come out for just a protest, when it comes to like carrying arms, will you come out? Will you be able to? Will you have the mind? Will you have the guts? You are scared of what happened in NSAS. That's why you don't want to come out. This is not NSAS. This is about Nigeria. This is about the food you eat. This is about the road you work. This is about everything that surrounds you. It's about the price of Gary in the market. It's about the price of toothpaste. It's about everything, the food you eat. So I expect you to live wherever, because no matter any money you make or what, you're going to spend it in a twinkle of an eye because it will not have value. Like I said, there is nothing, like say, a president that won election through a criminal or unconstitutional way. It does not have anything good to offer. And I do not believe in you, Tinubu. I don't like you. Sorry, Space, I'm taking it personal. Yes, I'm taking it personal. I don't like you as a person. I don't like what you stand for. I don't like your method of doing things. I don't like your background. In fact, I know my school. I know where I went to school. I know my village. I know my people. But you, I guess you don't know yours because you've not actually been able to provide yours. So I don't like anything about you. It's very personal for me. That being said, and of course, the method which you are coming through is very unconstitutional. So I have two things against you. I don't want you. And Nigerians don't want you. Nigerians have said it through the votes they casted on the 25th of February that they don't want you. And you keep imposing yourself on us. And you're going about it to extreme. We don't want you. Please go and take a chill pill. Please go and rest. And for the people who are putting up to ban protests, you better get warmed up, because it's our fundamental right to protest against what we don't like, what we don't feel comfortable in Nigeria. And you can't shut us down. You can't shut us up. You can't do that. So this tonight, I'm calling on all the obedient. I'm calling on all the articulates or articulators. I'm calling on all love of Nigeria. Get ready. It's about time we took our country back. It's that time. The time is now. We have to do this. And in case you choose to the luxury of your home not to do it, I, Ned Gideon, I'll be out there. I'll fight for Nigeria. I'll fight for my country. I fight for what I believe in. This is my country. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm not letting anybody who is not who wants to take over it, or one little small set of people who will be one corner determining the fate of this country. That is over. It has ended. As long as this election is concerned, as long as this time is concerned, that is over. This time around, we will practice true democracy. It's that we'll practice true democracy, or we'll forget everything about democracy. That's it. That's all I have tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ned. Thank you.
Things are getting better. And I want to reiterate one more time to the Nigerian people, to the judiciary, that the Free Nigeria movement is not about any tribe nor religion. It's not about any ethnic enclave. We are neither Igbo nor Hausa. We are neither Yoruba nor Ibibio, nor Kanuri, nor Funali. But we are simply concerned Nigeria. And the fights which we have engaged ourselves in, the struggle which we have engaged ourselves in, is not about Peter Obi, neither is it about the obedient. Neither is it about Labour Party or PDP, or is it about APC? No. But it's about the soul of this country called Nigeria. I want to reiterate this to the judiciary, that what we are doing is not for a particular individual, but it's for Nigeria as a country, to get Nigeria on the path of progress, on the path of justice, on the path of peace, to uphold and respect our dear constitution that guides us. And under this note, I want to call on the judiciary and to remind them that the team that has been set to look into this matter, I want to remind you guys that you took an oath of office. You took an oath to protect, to uphold the constitutional provision of Nigeria. The ball is on your court. Mahmoud, let me don't call him professor. Mahmoud has messed the system up. INEC has messed the system up. But it's on your table to turn it around, to remind INEC that no, Nigeria is not a banana republic. I want you guys to remind INEC, Mahmoud, that we are guided by our constitution. And we cannot live outside the constitution. And the constitution is no respecter of person, is no respecter of individual. I want to remind you, the judiciary, the team that has been set to look into this matter, that the life of Nigeria is now in your hands. For either make it or mar it. We have a constitution. We have electoral laws, which was signed into law by President Muhammad Buhari in 2022. And upon which he himself has vowed to uphold. Even the professor, no, let me stop calling this prophet. Even Mahmoud himself assured Nigerians, even in Chatham House, that he will play by the electoral law, that he will respect and obey the electoral law, that he will enforce the electoral law. But bribe and corruption that has eaten deep into him, that will destroy him in no distant time, covered his face, and he turned Nigeria upside down. But why I'm happy this evening, because we have still confidence in the judiciary. And we know that this team of great men and women that has been appointed to review the electoral law, to review the electoral process, to review the constitutional provisions of Nigeria that determines who actually becomes a president, is in their table. And I know that they will do justice to it. That is why we are crying. That is why we are protesting. That is why that we will take this protest to the premises of the courts. And we'll take the protest to their individual homes to let them know that, yes, the mandate is in their hand to make Nigeria a better place. That, yes, the authority is within them to look at the provisional constitution of Nigeria and uphold it and respect it. We are aware that the APC and the Tinubu cabal are not sleeping. We are aware that they have their own plans to disrupt the judicial process. But I know that this great team of men and women who fears God first, who respects and upholds the constitutional provision of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, will abide by the provisions and they will give Nigeria justice. Because if they don't do it, I wonder what Nigeria will become. I wonder what Nigeria will turn out to be in the hands of a drug baron as a leader. They know quite well that even them to travel out as a judge, for you to travel out under the leadership of a drug baron will be difficult, because anywhere you step your foot in, you will be regarded as one drug personality, and you will not be respected anywhere you step your foot. Not only them, but every Nigerian. That is why this time I am calling on every Nigerian, the youth, the women, the men that are all over the places, that are watching things while it goes wrong, to rise up and save this nation. And I'm calling on all of us that have started this struggle that we should not relent. We should be strong enough. We should be strong enough. Let's mobilize the women continuously as we have always done. Let's continue to mobilize the youth to come out en masse on Monday and every other day that the hearing will hold, to tell the judiciary that we are with them. We are with them and we give them the support that they need. And you know they need our support to do the right thing, because pressure is on them from the evil side. And they need also the greater amount of pressure from the good-spirited Nigerians to put them on their toe. And that is what we are doing. And I believe with all our efforts, God on our side, we will not fail. Nigeria will reclaim its lost glory. Nigeria will be signed off on the corruption list, top list that we have been. A Briton said Nigeria is fantastically corrupt. They are not worried about that statement. And they are not doing anything to curb or to stop that statement from existing. Nigeria being fantastically corrupt. He's not even worrying the leaders. Because if he's worrying them, INEC will not do what they have done. Mahmoud will not even attempt to do anything, having in mind that the whole world has known us to be fantastically corrupt. But all the same, he has done what he has done. And the repercussion he will face, be it now, be it tomorrow, Mahmoud will never escape the repercussion of his actions. Mark it. So I urge on every one of us to continue to strive hard, to continue to mobilize, to continue to struggle, to continue to protest until the judiciary repositions Nigeria in the path that God has destined us, which is the path of peace, the path of justice, the path of progress, the path of development, and the path of love, and not hatred. Thank you, guys, and God bless each and every one of us.
Thank you so much, favorite comrade. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, moving on very quickly, we just have a few more minutes left here. So if we stick to the time of one and a half minutes, we'll be able to get round to everyone that wants to speak. So please keep it real, keep it simple and to the point. So let me call on Frank. Frank, just take the mic. Thank you. Frank, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are joining us from. And thank you, Dr. Mo, and our senior comrade for this wonderful opportunity again. I'm just going to be very quick. My protest today is to every well-meaning Nigerian. If you came out on the 25th of February to cast your vote because you believed in a new Nigeria, then just remember that the fight for a new Nigeria that works for everyone is not finished. We might have fought the first fight, but we have a greater battle to face now. So I am calling on every Nigerian, if you believe in Nigeria, if you believe in a better Nigeria, to stand up. This is the time to speak up. This is not the time to chicken out. This is the time to get your voices out on the street so that the corrupt and criminal politicians will see you and realize that it's not going to be business as usual for them. This is the time to raise your voices to those criminal politicians that have held millions of Nigerians in poverty, to realize that we are not going to take it anymore. That is enough. Is enough. We must speak up, and one way we can express our grievances is the solidarity march that is coming up on the 8th of this month and thereafter. Wherever you are, join this protest. Wherever you are, come out and make our voices loud and even louder. Because the louder our voices, the harder they hear us, and the more difficult it becomes for them to make the wrong decision. The more difficult it becomes for them, the judiciary, to see and say Nigerians are on the street. This is the first time we've seen Nigerians stood up and speak together against evil in their country. So they will have to do the right thing. So we cannot keep silent. We must not keep silent. If you think that election was stolen, so your heart was broken, so you cannot recover, this is time to wake up, because the battle has just begun and we must fight to finish if you really mean well for a better Nigeria. This is my protest.
Thank you so much, Frank. Thank you. Thank you. I think, Princess, this is you, isn't it? Princess. Princess, are you there? Princess?
Can you hear me? I'm here.
Yes, I can hear you now. Thank you. Just take the mic and go for it.
Thank you. Good evening. Yes, today I don't really have much to say, but I just want to keep saying that there are a lot of things happening that I'm really, really surprised, and it's very strange that for the first time in the history of Nigeria, we are seeing witches coming out to endorse a presidential candidate. How is this possible? What are they trying to tell us now? That Nigeria has become a coven of witches? This is really amazing. Wonders will never end in this country. Wonders will never, never end in this Nigeria. What APC cannot do does not exist. It does not exist. Because how can people come out so boldly, 300 witches, to say they endorse Tinubu? Now we can now see how he got his 8 million votes. We were wondering who voted this man. So witches are the ones that voted him. So the presidential seat of Nigeria now is now hijacked by demons and devils. So witches will now rule over people. It's not normal. We can now see everything coming to limelight. That's why they had to announce by 4 a.m. when people are sleeping. In the dark, when people are sleeping, that's when they are operating. All of them are in that coven together, including Mahmoud. Now everything is coming to limelight. We are now seeing where the country is heading to. We need to wake up and pray these people out. Demons cannot take over the affairs of this country. Whatever religion that you are, Christian or Muslim, wake up and let us pray this demon out. They are telling us that they have handed over Nigeria to the hand of Satan, because witches cannot endorse normal human beings. This is getting more interesting and more serious than we can imagine. People should think deep to this. It has never happened. With all boldness, came out 300 to say we endorse Tinubu, witches and wizards. Haba, this is really something else. We need to get up and pray. People should leave their comfort zone. This is not normal. Oh, this is not normal. I don't know how people think about these things or how they reason. But for me, this is deeper than anybody can even imagine. It's deeper. And every day, God keep bringing out these things for us to see, so that we will know how we are channeling our prayers and also our movement in this. To take it now, we either take it now or we perish in this country. This is the time to take it. They have come out in daylight to tell us that they are the one controlling the affairs of this country. Satan himself, witches and wizards, demons. We need to cast them out. That is to say that this man called Tinubu is not a normal human being. He is dining with Satan. For those people to endorse him, then he is Satan himself. And that is why he keeps telling you, grab it, snatch it, run away with it. Because all they do is evil. Nigerians, I beg, let us liberate ourselves this time. Let us liberate ourselves this time. This is getting deeper than we can imagine. Sit down and think about this. Even you yourself as an individual, praying every day for God to help you succeed. Imagine that a demon has taken charge of your business and your daily activities. Then you're no more human. You're no more human. Please, let us keep that date on the 8th. Let us come out in our numbers, because in our numbers, our strength lies. When we are out there and our voices are strong, then we know that the public court is watching them. We have to go out there and let these people know that we are not accepting this. And we will never accept this. That 29 we never hold. We will never allow devil to take charge of this country that God has endowed with so much things, good things of life for us to enjoy and have peace. Wonderful people. Nigerians are wonderful and sweet people you can ever imagine. If the life is sweet here in this country, I don't think anybody will cross over anywhere and go to Sudan or wherever that they are killing people and you can even find your way home. Nobody is even regarding us anymore as it is now. Not to talk of when these people now go and sit down there. God forbid. It will never happen. When I saw this yesterday, I said, what? Has it gotten to this in daylight in this country? People of darkness are coming to light to tell us that we are the ones in charge of this abomination. This is real abomination. We must get up, pray, hold that God that we know. God is one. Whether you're a Muslim or a Christian, God created us as one. It's man that created religion, and they have used that religion to divide us. God never created any religion. We are all from Abraham, descendant, Sarah and Haggai, Muslims and Christians together. Let us have one voice and liberate ourselves. There's no religion in heaven. When you die, you will face God. Don't let these people deceive you with religion. Don't let them deceive you with tribe. Let us look forward to that high calling of God and enjoy the life and still die and make it to heaven and enjoy heaven. We cannot suffer to hellfire. We suffer here in this Nigeria. Then you go to hell again because politicians have brainwashed you. Wake up, Nigerians, wake up already. Wake up already. This is so painful. I feel pain every time I talk about this matter. I feel I can give my own heart and understanding and reasoning to some people to know what it is, how to feel pain and how to come out of pain. We need to bring ourselves out of this pain. Nobody will. If we lie down there, they will continue. They will finish, another one will come. They will keep coming, they will keep coming until the country will fold up. Let us take it for our children and our generation. That's what I have to say tonight. Please, let us move out on the 8th and go to that court. In our numbers. In our numbers. Nigerians, wake up already. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now we've run out of time. What I mean,
Can I say something very briefly, please?
Yes, I'm just going to give you the opportunity. Lawman, just hold on.
The chairman of APC, I just want to bring to our notice.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
But the chairman of APC.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the chairman of APC, by virtue of what we know, he is what we call Ajano. He's a wizard, the chairman of APC. It is not surprise that the witches, 300 of them in numbers, are coming out to endorse Tinubu. This is because the chairman of APC, this is based on what, not them say, based on what I know. They call him Algeno. He is a wizard, just for your own information. So it is not a surprise to us.
Okay. Thank you so much, Lawman. Thank you. And Victoria, I don't know if you want to say something very quickly before we close, because
I have not said anything. I was not the one that spoke.
Oh, who spoke?
I don't know. I was not the one.
Sorry, I thought it was Lawman that spoke.
No.
Oh, sorry. Lawman, go ahead. Just 1 minute so that we can close. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much. My protest this night goes back to the judiciary. The judiciary, I know I've had a lot of interface with the judiciary over the years, and they are experts in subversion of justice. But I would want them to know that this time around, the subversion of justice, if they attempt it, it is going to consume the entire nation. And how have they in the past subverted justice? One, they try to suppress facts, and facts that are given, evidence that are given, they suppress it, just the way Mahmoud and his cohorts suppressed the voters' will in the 25th of February election. Secondly, they try to create facts that never existed just to justify whatever thing they are doing. As we are talking now, instead of researching on how best to deliver justice, most of them are researching on how to justify evil, so that you have to justify what they will deliver as judgment. The judgments they want to write, as usual, might be the one that have been written by Festus Keyamo over the time and to be handed over to them to read. But I am warning that the judiciary should be very, very careful this time around, because there will be no hiding place for anyone if they go against the will of the people. That is my protest tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Victoria, do you have anything to say very quickly before we close? Sorry, Solomon is going to have to be tomorrow for you, because we've run out of time. If Victoria is not saying anything, then we'll...
Good evening. Good evening. I was so shocked this evening when I turned my television at Wazobia and I saw these Nigerian witches and wizards endorse Tinubu inauguration, and that they have released 300 witches and wizards, so that they will nobody will stand against his induction. I'm calling on youth. I'm calling on youth to please come out, because this one, we can't just take it for granted. We should come out and stand and believe in our God. We are not witches and wizards. We are the children of the Messiah. We are the children of God. Please, I'm begging the youth, come out and join us on this protest. This is just what I want to say this evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
A lot of people were killed under APC-led administration compared to where they took it from. Every person in Nigeria today is in IDP camp. We sleep in our houses with two eyes open. And it is not only restricted to Northeast, it is not only in North Central. Last 2 weeks, a young man at close to NNPC police station Enugu was caught to the point of death by Fulani herdsmen in Enugu town, not even in Usuka, not even in a forest. You can imagine what Buhari administration has brought us into. He promised to give us security. He failed. 100% failed. Now, nobody, irrespective of your capacity, you cannot withhold the insecurity situation in the country at the moment. My cousin was traveling from Makwi to the village for a burial on their way with a bike. that conveyed them. They met Fulani on the way. As I speak, she's receiving treatment in Jos University Teaching Hospital. Look at the country we found ourselves. See how they promise us to curtail corruption. Corruption in APC administration is growing at what I will refer as geometric progression. You see that APC, we have not seen the kind of corruption in the history of Nigeria than what we are seeing today. Everywhere at the federal government, they keep on looting money, taking it to where they store it. In fact, a confidant told me that the money they move each and every day on Friday elsewhere to the north is too much. Using Air Force jet. This is a situation we found ourselves. It is unbearable. Now, concerning poverty issue, the APC governments have thrown Nigeria into poverty than ever before. Every person in this country, we are in endemic poverty. All of these things, the evil that they brought to us, in the name of let my own lead, in the name of yes, it is not about competence. It is what this is my brother and all of that. Look at the areas of appointments. There are senior officers, for instance, in EFCC. He boycott all the procedures and brought this young man, and he has bastardized everything that has to do with Financial Crime Commission procedure. So all of these things, if you take them in and scale them and weigh them side by side with what is being done in international community, we see that the foundation of what we are, where we are before the Buhari met us, he has took us back 100 years back. And then for us to get it right, then we have to have a legitimate government in place, not a selected government. That is why I am lending my voice this period to judiciary to do what is just, what is righteous, what is fairness, that as they continue, as they sit from 10th, 12th, 13, they should remember that the whole world is watching them. They should remember that our ancestor that suffered for this country is watching them. The taxpayers are watching them. They should do what is right. Compare and juxtapose what we have collated at the polling unit and then what we also collated from Jiva. Compare and contrast and give us fair judgment. And then, as we have been saying, that let the judgment be, live transmission. Let them oppose to our yearning, our aspiration. All of us want to be part of it as they kickstart the movement. What else can we say? This country, like where they came, they met dollar at one something. Where are we now? Dollar is 800, 700, even not even a black market official price. So this government has no moral stance to swear in whosoever to continue. APC government is a totally failure. Like now they are recruiting people to give it to pay stipend to them, but they have hijacked the process. It is not democratic. They have hijacked it and even selling the funds to poor masses. I met a woman who told me bought this phone at rate of 3,000, which is supposed not to be so. That is why we are crying. And therefore, Having said all of this, call on Nigerian youth that they should stay fast. They should wake up, stick their heads, come out like a tortoise, and stand firmly to ensure that right thing is being done in this country. We have been following all of these executive committees of hoodlums for about 100 years now. We've fed up with them. We've fed all the policies and programs for poverty alleviation does not hold water because they hijack the process. And we want everything to be transparent. We want everything to be accountable. I therefore call on both national stakeholder, local stakeholder, state stakeholder, international stakeholder who are progressive in nature to join hands with Free Nigeria movement to ensure that right thing is being done. For me, if international organization will support us, what they send in as aid, they will now in turn use it to enhance and also help their people. We have all what it takes to also provide aid to other nations. We are second in oil production in Africa, and then we assist globally. So it's enough, and then our arable lands are also there. Let me say this before I forget. In fact, farmers can no longer farm. I was told in some part of Nassau State that land have been taken from them by aliens. You see, a person that sits in his own town can no longer farm. How can he feed and also train his children in school? And this is the only means of their livelihood. So we need to have it done correctly, and this is the right time. If you fail to do it correctly now, we will never achieve it again for life. I know what I am talking. I therefore call on religious leaders, either pastors, imam, ararama, reverend father, and every other person. Let us unite together for the development and security of this nation. Thank you, and God bless us. I yield the mic.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hear you loud and clear, and thank you for your submission. Shall we go straight to Ned Gideon? Ned, the mic is yours.
Of course, I'm Ned Gideon, a bona fide Nigerian, and thank God, I'm very happy. Each day, May 29 draws close. I'm happy that President Muhammadu Buhari is about leaving. Sir, with all due respect, you've spoiled so many things. You've actually, if permit me to use the word vandalized, you've vandalized so many things, and you've put us through so many pains. We've endured a lot, and we can't actually wait for you to leave. We can't. We are yawning, waiting for you to leave.
Could you mute your mic, please? Everyone, could you mute your mic if you're not speaking? Joe, mute your mic. Who else? If you're not speaking, please just mute your mic. Thank you.
Okay.
You can't take us for granted. If not, they are going to ground Nigeria. Honestly, Nigerians are not happy. The youths are not happy. And they are telling our judiciary that they must do the needful because we must build a new Nigeria. And we all know a new Nigeria is very possible. So guys, let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you. So guys, as our election tribunal starts the proceedings, I tell you, obedience have made up their minds that day. I tell you, the Nigerian youths have come out to say that they are going to monitor every bit of thing that the judiciary is going to do as regards to this election petition. This is no more, as usual. This is no more as usual. It is no more as usual. As the Nigerian youths have woken up, it has never happened in Nigeria. Do you know what is so shocking about all these things? INEC chairman thought that he would just announce the results and then maybe Nigerians will just protest for 1 week and 2 weeks and then everything would die down and then life will continue as usual. But this time, oh my God, they are so disappointed that even up till now, can you imagine? So guys, it is more than 2 months that this presidential election was conducted. But I tell you, the Nigerian people are more determined to take on INEC for deceiving the Nigerian people. And this time around, they are calling on the judiciary that they will not take anything less than justice, as in justice. They are asking the judiciary to do the needful because most Nigerians do not even know who won this election. Because most Nigerians have come out to say that they don't even have a president-elect, that they are waiting for the court to tell them who won this election. Who won this election? So guys, all eyes on the judiciary. And these angry Nigerian youths, they are not ready to take any kind of mediocrity from our judiciary. They are not ready to take anything that is not up to standard from our judiciary. So guys, please subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell for more uploads, give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you. And recommend it to others, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you.